Good morning, SoFlo Taste Buds. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein. This part of the show is called a cold open in TV talk. But with summer on our minds and on our doorstep, cooking is anything but cold. Join me for easy summer meal recipes today on SoFlo Taste. I'm so excited. Good morning, y'all. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein here in the Goya Kitchen and Fuse Specialty Appliances, a premier partner of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove Showroom Miami. Summer is coming. Even with worldwide air conditioning, many of us still don't like to work hard in the kitchen in the dog days of summer. So today I thought it would be fun to give you some of my very easy summer-tested recipes and meals. Let's get cooking. So the first thing I have in here is a mix of some little tiny baby tomatoes, small halved creamer potatoes, and some julienne red onion. We're gonna make some sheet pan chicken, and we're gonna give it some Greek flavors. So we're gonna start out with these veggies, and fruit being the tomato, a little bit of olive oil, some salt, and black pepper, and mix. This is so incredibly easy and quick, and you don't dirty a whole bunch of pots and pans in your kitchen. Go ahead and place these on either parchment or foil lined sheet pan like this one. Spread it out. And now let's work on the chicken. So I am using boneless, skinless chicken breasts. If you'd rather use thighs, you can do that too. This is going to be pretty fast because it is boneless, and so everything will cook together. Just so you know, everything I'm using today came from Milam's Markets. As I do here on SoFlo Taste, use Milam's Markets as your place for protein. Today I will be using their top quality pork and chicken. Visit any of the 6 Milam's Markets and their meat departments in Coconut Grove, Miami Springs, Pinecrest, Sunny Isles Beach, and Coral Gables East and West. Check out their BOGOs at milamsmarkets.com. You can order and set up a delivery from their website too. Milam's Markets, SoFlo's family grocer since 1984. Experience the difference. So for flavor, I added a little bit of minced fresh garlic, some red crushed chili flake, paprika, and oregano. I also want to give it a lot of lemon flavor, so I'll be doing 2 things. I have sliced lemons, just thinly sliced lemons, and I'll be adding a little bit of lemon juice as well. A half should do it. This is a really big lemon. Go ahead and add some olive oil to this, your favorite extra virgin, salt, black pepper. Mix one more time. All right, so after I put this onto the sheet pan, we're gonna put this in the oven, and it won't take very long to cook. This should take about 30 minutes total for the whole, all of the vegetables and the chicken to be cooked. Now, about 15 to 20 minutes into the cooking, I will be adding this beautiful broccolini, crumbled feta cheese, olives. Now you can use any olive that you love. You can use black olives, green olives, it doesn't really matter. My favorite olive is the Castelvetrano, so that's what I'm using today, but you can use like a Kalamata to make it a little bit more Greek. I'll be roughly chopping some parsley, and then I'll throw that in, like I said, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes into the cooking time. That way it will all finish cooking together, and the feta will begin to melt over the top, and it should be pretty spectacular. Can't wait to show you and can't wait to taste it myself. So come right back for more SoFlo, because I've got a lot more after the break.
Stick around. Things are just heating up at the Goya Kitchen at Fuse Specialty Appliances here on SoFlo Taste.
Carvel has been around for 92 years, serving up smiles Chef Jen, tell us about that rich history and how you are the originator of soft serve ice cream.
We absolutely are the originator of soft serve ice cream. It happened on a warm summer's day in New York by accident.
Oh my God.
Actually, his ice cream truck with the warm heat started to melt down, and that's how we originated soft serve ice cream.
Oh my God, a happy and delicious accident.
Absolutely. And into that, over the years, it's grown into other items like our flying saucers, our cakes, and also our scooped ice cream.
I love that. And all of it in each store is made in-house, fresh, individually.
You got it.
Carvel is my favorite ice cream place. Nothing compares to it, honestly.
I agree. I think that the soft serve has a unique flavor compared to any other place. It's just a treat you want to come out and have. Like, oh, my sweet treat today is Carvel.
So Chef Jen, Carvel has a cake for every occasion. Tell us more about those.
Fudgy the Whale, the Cookie Puss, all of those standard cakes, but you can definitely customize cakes. We have them for every occasion. Mother's Day, Father's Day, soccer balls and footballs, sports.
And they're so delightful and so yummy.
I grew up getting it with my dad, like getting it in New Jersey, like getting it for his Father's Day. So whale of a dad cake.
My first memory is definitely all the birthday cakes my sister would get every year. The crunchy layer in the middle, the classic white frosting with the rainbow sprinkles. It was just everything we wanted at our birthdays, and it's just a good memory.
So just in time for summer, Carvel is super excited to relaunch the Carvelanche. So there's endless possibilities with this Carvelanche. So what we do is we actually layer in the real soft serve ice cream with premium toppings. There's plenty to choose from.
See that?
And then we've optimized the blending process so that we're not over mixing it, but you've got nice chunky toppings all the way throughout.
So I'd like for you to surprise me with the Carvelanche.
Yeah, we have our chef build with our vanilla soft serve, and then M&Ms, and then we have pistachio, and we're doing that with our classic crunchies. Here you go.
Oh my goodness, look at this green pistachio. It looks so good.
Yep, we've got the classic crunchies blended
These
all the way
crunchies.
throughout. So you'll get that even in the very last bite.
Chef Jen, this Carvelanche is absolutely amazing. It's phenomenal. How do customers find the nearest location for them?
They can go online at carvel.com and find their location, and we would love for them to celebrate summer and the relaunch of Carvelanche.
So come on by and try a Carvelanche to suit your taste. They are terrific.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein. Let's move on to my next easy summer meal recipe. This one is really, really savory and delicious. Super simple. You can make it all in one pan. I've decided to make it in two, and I'm just doing it that way to get through it a little quicker for the show. When I make this at home, I actually cook the ground pork with all its flavoring, pull it out of the pan, and then cook the rice in the same pan. You have a little bit of drippings for flavor and stuff like that. But just for the ease and to do it on the show with you, I'm going to show you how to make it in two pans. So, for coconut rice, really simple. Let me first turn on the stove. So this is a Wolf induction stove, and it's really simple to use, and it gets hot really fast. I'm going to actually turn on my saute pan as well to cook the ground pork. So for the rice, if you're doing it in separate pans, take a little bit of oil. Just for an aromatic, I'm going to add in a little bit of some sliced scallions, white and green. And I'm going to add the rice in now so that I can toast it in a little bit of oil. You're going to want to toast that a little bit. You're not looking for any color. You're just basically listening to hear it sizzling and allowing it to toast. It'll become a little bit fragrant thanks to the scallion, but you'll also smell a little bit of the rice toasting, which is one of my favorite smells. I love it. And then once it toasts, you're going to add half chicken stock or vegetable stock, it's up to you, or water, and half coconut milk. Make sure it's unsweetened. All right, so we're gonna let that cook. So just before we cook that pork, the chicken is looking pretty nice. So let's go ahead and top the chicken. Remember, I have the sheet of Greek style chicken, right? Let's pull this out. It's already starting to cook. As you can see, the chicken is starting to get some color on it. So really quickly, let's throw some olives around it. You see how easy this is? A little bit of that chopped parsley. Throw the broccoli kind of in and around it. Kind of shove it in there a little bit. Place it as you wish. But allow the chicken to still be seen so that it still caramelizes. Finally, let's spread some of the feta on and around. Look how many colors we have. It's so pretty. All right, let's go back in the oven. All right, pork. Let's go ahead and heat up a little bit of oil. Now for this, I would use, if you can use peanut oil, I would use that. If not, just like a good grapeseed oil. Don't use olive oil because it might take a little bit of the flavor away, the smell especially, away from what you're trying to do here. So I have some ground pork, beautiful fresh ground pork. All right, let's go ahead and start separating it. And then at the same time as it cooks, let's go ahead and add in the aromatics. So we have minced ginger here. I'm adding a nice amount. And I have some minced garlic. And I have a little bit of sesame oil. Once it is almost completely cooked through, we'll add a little bit of fish sauce into it. And that will finish the dish. It's a very, very, very quick cook, which is one of my favorite parts. So this is going to get a little bit of freshly chopped cilantro, which I have here, some scallions for garnish, and a little bit of lime. So I love rough cilantro on this, so I'm just gonna kind of tuck it in because I love a little bit of the stem, and slice it. Just like so. Let's go ahead and add this in. Make sure you really try to separate as much as you can. So like I said, in the true recipe, once this was cooked, I would set it aside and then make the rice in here. So here's the rice already cooked. That is the coconut rice. So now that this pork is fully cooked through, go ahead and add the rice to the pork. As much or as little as you wish. It's really a rice dish. To me, this is perfect. It's pretty much equal parts of rice to pork. The rice was already just cooked, so it's still a little bit warm, so I don't have to heat it through too much. Go ahead and shut off the heat. So this is just delicious. It's incredibly savory. Just so you know, kids love it. If you want, as I'm doing now, I've decided to put the fish sauce in at the last minute. My son doesn't love the fish sauce. My husband and I do love the fish sauce. Maybe some chilies next to this would be delicious for those that need a little bit of the heat. But this is a great combination. It's incredibly delicate, so kids would love this as well. So if you want a little fish, you can put it on. Add some nice lime wedges. Add some more fresh scallion. Remember, we do have the scallion already in the rice, but just a little bit on top. And then the cilantro's in there too. I think this is just delicious. It's perfect for families. Come right back to SoFlo Taste. I've got more recipes from the Goya Kitchen Infused Specialty Appliances. The appliances on display here have been the refrigeration, cooking, and dishwashing specialists. Let their in-store pros help you create a functional, flexible, and fabulous kitchen. This Fuse showroom is located at 2644 Southwest 28th Lane in Miami. Now come right back for more and let's see how that chicken turned out.
Stay where you are and learn from a James Beard award-winning chef, Michelle Bernstein, here on SoFlo Taste.
It's a Milam's Markets Minute. Here's Melinda Harper.
I am a huge cheese lover, and when I come to Milam's Markets, I am in heaven because they have one of the largest cheese selections. Tell us about your cheeses, Christy.
Well, that makes me super happy to hear that you're in heaven and with the cheese selection because I am too. Something that's really popular right now is this one from Australia. It's marinated sheep and goat cheese. It's flying off the shelf. And then another thing is, of course, we have imported from Italy Parmesan cheeses. And if you haven't had real Italian Parmesan cheese, it It is delicious. I mean, it just adds that sharpness to a dish. And then if you are building a cheese board or even trying to make an epic sandwich, you always need a really good jam or a cracker. So we have artisan crackers lining the shelves as well as jams, and some local jams too have some representation. These are delicious. They add just some touch of fun.
Christy, cheese is my jam.
I love that.
So if you're a basic cheese lover like me,
Or if you're looking for something super specific because you know what you like.
come out to one of Milam's 6 locations in Miami-Dade. You will be floored by their selection. It's pretty amazing.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. Want today's easy summer meal recipes? Well, just scan this. Scan this QR code for an instant trip to the SoFlo Shows page. You'll also see this QRC on the ingredient list throughout today's show. Now back to recipes for the hot days of our SoFlo summer. All right, everyone, I think we've given our chicken enough time. Ooh, and it's beautifully juicy. Look how pretty this is. Just gorgeous. All right, let's set this aside. Let it cool for a couple minutes before I put that on a platter. And let's jump right into our next dish. This is just a simple lemony kind of spring summer vegetable pasta dish. Really easy to make. We cooked the pasta ahead of time and we kept the starchy water because if anybody knows me, they know I love starchy water, especially pasta starchy water, because this makes a beautiful sauce with pretty much nothing else. We'll start out with a little bit of extra virgin oil, a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna throw a couple of little tiny pieces of butter into this to get it going nice and softly. Then I'll add our fresh peas, one of my favorite things from the season. Let's add in some lemon zest. I think the zest from one lemon is perfectly enough for this dish. You'll also need the juice of this lemon because we want it to be nice and lemony and tart and have all the delicious flavors from this lemon. Let's go ahead and raise the heat on our induction stove a little bit. Get these bad boys a cooking. I can start smelling the garlic now. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of salt and pepper to the pan. Add in the asparagus. Let's go ahead and these asparagus will be ready in no time. So I'll add in some of the pasta. I've chosen spaghetti for this, but you can pretty much use anything you like. If it were larger pieces of vegetables, like big chunks of zucchini and tomatoes, I would probably use a smaller shaped cut pasta. But for the, delicate little peas and asparagus, I love the spaghetti. I think when you roll the spaghetti up on a fork to eat it, you'll pick up all those little tiny vegetables in there. Okay. Let's add our starchy water. Now, a lot of the starch drifts down to the bottom. So if I were you, I would take a ladle and stir it up a little bit. Make sure you get a good amount of that starch from cooking the pasta. And I love starchy water for a couple of reasons. Mainly, thanks to the starch, this helps to bring the sauce together and really emulsify it. Now is when we turn the heat up even higher. We're gonna go all the way up. Not to raging, because these induction burners can get very, very hot, but we're gonna go on a nice high heat. Allow everything to heat up together. Check it out, the peas and the asparagus are almost done cooking. Let's go ahead and add our lemon juice, and we're gonna make this rather lemony, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a whole large lemon to this. I'll add a little bit more butter to bring it together. Some parsley. And before we put this on a plate, we need to taste it, make sure that it's well balanced. So I will dip a spoon in here. A little more salt, and we're there. All right, I'm gonna bring that together and go ahead and put that on a plate. And let's go ahead and platter up this chicken together. Come right back, taste buds. More SoFlo Taste here on Local 10, the local station. SoFlo Taste returns right after this. Welcome back to SoFlo Taste here on our lazy summer dish day. So we've got our gorgeous ground pork and coconut rice, which might be the winner today. We have spaghetti with peas and asparagus, very lemon forward, just delicious. If you want to add a little cheese to this, I recommend some pecorino, maybe even some feta would be absolutely delicious in there too. And for the chicken, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's so pretty. Everything has cooked really nice and soft. The broccolini is crispy on the outside, but still has a good crunch to it. And I love that basically it's made its own sauce on the bottom, as you can tell. It's so nice and juicy down there. Just make sure you get a little bit of everything when you serve it. I love finding those lemon slices mixed in. So, you know, you can make your lazy summer sheet pan recipes out of pretty much anything. Just make sure that if you choose a different protein, that you cut it small enough so that it cooks at the same time as the vegetables. Okay, I think we've just about done it. I think we did a pretty nice job today, right? Everything is so delicious. It has a lot of flavor, but it was really simple to make and really fast. So did I give you some recipes to get you in and out of the kitchen faster and easier this summer? I hope so. Give them a try and enjoy more of your summer as I will. So taste buds, thank you for spending time with me. I enjoy every minute of it. I'll see you here next time for some more food and fun. Goodbye, mwah, and good taste. Easy breezy, summer's easy.